Microphone check. All right. Is this thing on? No joking. I know the mic's on. All right, I'm just hopping into this. I can't await too long. All right. So as we had, boy, we actually have a lot of structure to cover. We've already covered it yesterday, but as a reminder, let's yeah, as a reminder. So you have essentially, we're not going to talk about this high yet. I want to talk about the structure from here to here, having flipped bullishly here. Okay, check. We're going to talk about the structure from here to here, not flipping bearishly until here. Okay, check. Then, so if the structure between here and here doesn't flip bearishly until here, then this is the weak high. And now the structure from here to here has a bullish transition. Furthermore, I think as far as this range of price goes, whatever from here to here, I think we're pretty, we're not like there. I'm going to draw it wrong anyway, but we're like discount-ish, right? Ish? Can I get an ish? Yeah, I actually drew it correctly. Oh, we're discount-ish, right? I don't think we need any of these drawings. Let's get all those cleaned up. Let's get that cleaned up. All right. Now, the leg of price from here to here does not turn bearishly until here. And the leg of price from here to here does not turn bearishly until here. So what do you think I want on market open, which is going to happen in about 9 minutes? Want to see price come down to demand or purge this local low? And then I'm on along. Yeah, the structure's holding pretty good. You see, we do see that like these highs clip, aka they SFP, right? And we see our kind of initial low is here. Comes up, attempts to break, fails that high, deviates, takes out the low. So how would I look at this from a range perspective here? Brother. Just looking at deviation templates, we'd be here. And then we would deviate that low, take out the high. Well, then I won't look at it as a range, right? Because we might be able to go like, well, no, this starts to get a little wonky. Or does it? Hold, please. Come on, mouse. We gotta work today, buddy. We got stuff to do. You know, that qualifies. We hit the 50%. We didn't break the deviation threshold. I'm happy to grab a long off. Bro, what is up with the mouse today? Shoot. Why are you so sad? Do you have new batteries? Dude, you're gonna simply not work. Mouse, we need you fully functional. Fully functional. Don't yeah, so yeah, I'm more than happy to see. I just want to see, I want to see it come. Here's what I don't want to see. I would prefer to see it, not see it come up and start cutting off liquidity prior to coming down for the limit longs. I would prefer not to see that. It's okay that it does. I would prefer for it not to. I would prefer for open to come down, find the floor, and start cruising up out of there. And if that means that we have to take that low in the process, totally fine with me. And top of the morning, Josh Parr and Joe Fizz and Jason and Jay Becker. So those are the kinds of things that I'm looking on open. Let's get back over to Earl. See if we got any more love to be had on Earl. On old Earl. So oil did hit this zone. And did flip some structure off of it. It just kind of cleaned this the high that followed it though, and sort of fell apart. So I'm not so sure I'm gonna love the demand down in this low. No, I'd rather it take out this low. I'd feel better if it took out this low. So let me get all this junk out of the way. I don't need that anymore. We don't need you anymore. You're all dead to me. Okay, so on oil, price would break bearishly under here. We knew we had demand under here. We do have something that looks slightly deviatory. I'll make up my own words. So, yeah, I'm happy to look for long on open over here. I think it'd be cooler to take this low out though. And like crack this piece of demand right underneath it. Yeah. Yep, cool. Ready for open, bud. Let's get it. Hey, do you Jod Hani 4768. Top of the morning. Anybody else got anything we want to like take a peek at before it opens? I mean, we always have a couple minutes during open to relax anyway. I posted some altcoins that were in ranges yesterday. Let me remind myself of what those were. What was one? One was FET. Lit. You did me dirty, bro. You did me dirty, bro. It came for the low one more time. Deviated that, and then came up and broke the high. You're resting in demand at the moment. And still looking like you could just be deviating this low as a whole and possibly running a kind of a reaccumulation here. XRP was another one. XR Pizzle, I think is still managing. Did it really? That's so funny. He's had this no entry zone, and look at this. It pulled the high and ran the low. Ha. 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 Okay, well, that didn't break, so it didn't equal this. All right. And we have a little bit of demand underneath our current low. So that'd be cool. That'd be cool over here to see it ultimately get down here, take a lift. I think that'd be rad. Because XRP is, yeah, is showing evidence of a floor inside of this range. So there's potential targets all the way up to here and here. Just a wee little move. FET was another one. I think market's about to open. I really do. We're gonna hang out on Bitcoin here for a second. Want to actually watch the open. What's up, man? What's up? Let's pack some alerts in here. Let's blow all my alerts out. I'm sick of you alerts. Go away. Get rid of all of you. I don't want any of you anymore. It's a new day. It's a new dawn. Where'd my Bitcoin short go? Are you my Bitcoin chart? You are my Bitcoin chart for today. Welcome back, buddy. Let's get an alert down here. Hey, we're coming down off the open. Already happy about this. Already happy about this. I'm already very happy about that. Let's go ahead and take the 1 minute high. Bro, where's my magnet? Hater? Yeah, BTC's been sucking to trade, bro. I've had a way better time trading oil lately than Bitcoin. Dude, trading view. Come, buddy. You gotta fucking nut up here, man. Yeah, we're still, I mean, we are still stuck in the, we are at equilibrium of this whole range here. So it's still, you know, not the best place to trade. I'm gonna see what we can make out of it today, though. Take that low, you little bucko. Take that low and make those people hit the sell button. I guess we should. I guess we should look at fucking NQ. Bastard ass NQ. NQ looks like it deviated its range and wants higher. I don't need to see anything else over here. I guess I could take an alert here and say, okay, are we going to actually break any structure? My guess is no, maybe a deviation of that low, but not a break of it. Yeah, round trip, small profits. I feel your pain, bro. I tried to trade Bitcoin a few times yesterday myself. And that's what I say. Technically, we just hit a little 1 minute order block down here. Wonder what's up with this thing. That low key makes me feel like this is bottom of orb. Top of orb is somewhere else. And bottom of orb and that low go sometime on open. That ought to tilt a few people, so I'm gonna plan on that. MNQ much better than BTC recently. Okay, well, I don't have any trades over here yet, so let's go look at MNNQ or whatever you said. What you said. We're gonna look at what you said. I don't know what I said, but we're gonna look at what you said. Oh, just NASDAQ? Trading the old NQZs, bro? Ha! God, I guess I was looking at this more of a swing trade kind of thing. Anyways. Don't even remember doing this TA. No recollection of this, but it's just the NQ chart, and we've already got the NQ chart, and I already have my opinions about the NQ chart. So, what's that? Yeah. Yeah, keep going down. That's nice. If you can take this low out, then I can move my alert down to here. So anyways, I'm going to take a look at FET instead. I think that was one of the other ones I posted. FET, where you at? FET, where you at? I still don't know my alphabet. Ah, you look a little bear flaggish, my guy. I'm going to say you should take the low again. Add this low. Taking that low. This would look a lot better here. But it didn't. Yeah, I guess another way to look at this would just be a deviation here. We do have an order block in that area, but like, dude, wouldn't you just take the low at this point? This line, like, you need to at least, like, oh, that's a fib. Okay. Well, I will reposition you then, you annoying muckaluck. Need you to get out of my way. Better. Bitcoin, let's go back and take a look at you again. Nothing interesting. Oil, talk to me. Talk to me, oil. All right, now we just need to break this guy. What is this line? Why is it on my chart? It needs to go away. You're dead. Oh, it was that. That's fine. Whatever. It's fine. We don't need you. We don't need you. Go away. Blink. Blink. A little bit more demand in this. Right in the tip down here. Nice little piece of demand. It's a nice little piece of demand. Well, as a matter of fact, it's so nice, I'll take an alert on it. Brother. Where the FET you at, bro? Oh, we're hearing bells. We're hearing jingle bells. Okay, we took out a 1 minute high. Okay. You know, hard to not feel a Scotia FOMO here, but I have no structure. We probably have absorption. Yeah, it's pathetic absorption. It's unbelievable. So I'm going to stick with my theory that we purge this high and potentially rotate back down to that low. I'm going to stick with that theory for now. Soil, what's up, bro? XR Pizzle, what's up, bro? What'd you do on session open? Okay, so you did come down and grab some manner of liquidity. Pretty poor liquidity. Let's see, we have better high than we do a low. I don't think you're ready yet. I think you're trying to bait me, bro. Lit. What do we got over here? We just have an alert we're waiting on. Bet. We don't even have an alert here. What else we got? What else we got? Bonk. Bonko. Bonko. Are you look any better in this range, Holmes? Was that a 15-minute break? Okay, let's do some investigations down here. Interesting. Okay, boom. Let's get all this out of the way. Okay, so you broke. Come back for some demand inside of the break. A little bit of a break again. I'm gonna clean that high. Wiggle waggle. Waggle wiggle waggle. Wiggles and waggles. No, this does not look. This does not look ready. Short, 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 short. Looking at all these wicks. Tells me we might need to come for this low down here. Let's get an alert rocking down here. Add an alert to the 100%. Okay, cool. Oh, I didn't look at WAP. Did we? What did we do? What did we do with the WAP? Oh, tapped WAP and took off. Yeah, fair. Oh, this is detecting a 3 and a 5 minute order block up here. Let's go take a look at those. Sure enough, huh? Ooh, ooh. This is an encouraging sign. But nothing I can take advantage of yet. Oil keep going down. XRP. Oh, come on, bro. Come on, bro. I mean, what am I gonna do? I guess I always hope that I can find a trade by this time in the morning, but yeah, maybe it's just not meant to be today. Anything besides bonk? That was oil. That was XRP. That was XRP. That's XRP. That's oil. That's oil. What's this? Lit. You're pissing me off. Okay. Alright, cool. Well, we shall wait some more. I'm trying to be much more patient on open today than I was yesterday, if you can't tell. This needs to go away. This is done. Let's get rid of this. It's just messing everything up. Let's mark our weak high. Yeah, I'd say high probability that this area gets filled today, but the current problem is finding the risk to reward for that. Get down there, oil. Get down there, you bad dog. Get down there, you bad dog. And cue a little purge and go. Yep. 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 So, it's your pending break. That's your protected low. So much for protection, huh?
You're listening to the sounds of Danny Mitchell.
Come to me, oil. Come to me. Where's my high? Ooh, 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 ooh. Man, if I am right about this zone, it's got some R's on it. 8 to that high, 14 to that high. Whoa! Hope I'm right. We're gonna find out. We gonna find out. These footprint charts saying anything worth a shit. No, it's all pretty low liquidity. Like pathetically low. Volume is poor. Volume is so poor. What is that about? Ooh. Damn. There's a lot of volume there. Hmm. This is amongst the top 10 worst highs I've ever seen in my life. Come to Papi. So just overall failure to clear here. Playing, bro. Yeah, whatever. Go away. I don't want to fucking look at you. Playing some manner of weakness down here. And there's demand in this. There's structure here. I don't know. I don't know if I love it. We're going to see, though. I might be attempting a long here. I'm going to attempt some manner of a long here. Not going in a full position size at all. Like a quarter of a position. I'd rather see it come up and then like back down and then worry about adding more here. No, 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 stop this. All you're doing is giving me structure. I see what you're doing. You're going to give me a high. To break. You better. Don't you dare form this pitiful low right here. I want to trade you right now. You're not about to do this to me, are you? Well, god damn it, we missed that. It's back down there. Move my word up here. Yeah, see, I feel better about adding under these conditions. Did we have something cooking on FET? I don't remember. No. That's right. We did not. No, bro, no. Take that. I must preset some profit up there. I haven't talked to you guys in a while. What's happening over here? What's happening over here? Top of the morning, J Taka Oka 01. Layout, OB, sometimes they work and sometimes they don't. Async, what up, dude? Luke Saldana. Show me your order blocks that don't work. Can we talk about this? Because an order block that works is great, but an order block that doesn't work is still telling you something. Unbelievable, Bitcoin. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Did I get tagged? Kinda did, huh? Brother, what's going on these? What is going on with the volume this morning? What is happening with this shit storm of volume? Ooh, see that wick snap? I see we wiped these two highs, but man, it's a deep retracement. What's the shit, XBR? Yeah, I mean, this really feels like it's either A, this piece of demand, or you purge this low, run into this next order block here. I don't know, man. That's what my intuition's telling me. Fine XRP. Whatever. God, I hate when I mismark this stuff. Get on with your bad self, lit. It's lit. That's lit, bro. Bitcoin, stop being such a ninny, bro. Lit. I have to take some profit on once we get up to this high. I got in, but it was a little late-ish. You have unfinished business at these highs, Bitcoin. You have unfinished business. Don't make me look like an idiot. Now we're talking, buddy. Uh-oh. I think I'm going to scale in a little bit here. Or am I? Or am I? Looking at risk to reward, if I get in here and my invalidation is there, 2.73 to the high. No, that's not worth it. It's not worth it, right? Because if we come here and then break this, then my risk to reward is more better. Yeah, it's worth waiting. It's worth waiting for a break. Break actually gives me a better risk to reward here. Oh, box, you are drawn incorrectly. Get on the damn wick. Let's get rid of this because we're not working on that idea anymore. Oh, fine. Do I do it? Do I not do it? What do I do? 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 I'm going to do it. See what happened to me? See what happened to me, man? I just gave myself all the reason to wait. Fucking went in anyway. Greed's a motherfucker. Boring people over here. Can always scale in some more up here. If we do get a nice break here, I could always scale more in. That low is so poor on lit. But I wonder if we can deviate this high and actually come back for it. Half wonder if we can deviate that high and come back for this low. So I'm gonna have to like pretty much close that thing up there. Get your fucking ass out of there, bro. Keep moving, soil. Talk to the people again. Since you last OB that did not hold, cool. Have you any? No, I didn't hear anything more about the Wyckoff community. I just signed up for it, right? It's like give us your email and we'll hit you up when things are things. So I just gave my email and I'll wait until they send me one. It'd be cool to go hang out with those cats. All right, take the low again, and then break that high. I don't care. Do something. Fucking do something, bro. But I just want to go hang out for those guys and maybe see if they have any new concepts. I made the decision, God, it's probably been over a year ago now, that I'm just going to do my own thing. I'm going to do my own TA. I'm going to do my own trades. I'm not going to look at anybody else's charts, and I'm going to live or die by my own means. And honestly, it vastly improved my abilities. Taking the training wheels off helped me a ton. I also think Bitcoin is going to need to make a good punch here, or we may come back for these problematic lows right here. All right, let me see this last LB you sent me. You talking about the supply OB not working? Let's talk about this. So are we talking about this one not working? Are we talking about this one not working? Which one are we referring to, Jason? Maybe we're referring to both of them. Tell me which one and we'll talk about them. Yes, the red one, but the supply is fine as well. The red one. Oh, the red one, order block 30. Cool. Yeah, let's talk about that one. So it's probably sometime fairly recently on Bitcoin. This. All right, so this provides good information here. All right, so Hold on, let me see if I need to make any different decisions over here. No. You're going to come back for these lows. But, you know, you got to be prepared for that anyway. All right, now let's talk about this. All right, so primary downward structure without getting, you know, too crazy about this. Let's just come from here. Primary downward structure there, right? Now, you have your bullish break here. Okay. And then what do we have prior to our bullish break? We have removal of buy-side liquidity. And upon the removal of buy-side liquidity, we have more breaks of structure, right? So, so this is all bullish, right? This is all bullish, and so like I can see where you're going, like, okay, well, yeah, but I have a range here, and this is smack dab in my deviation threshold. Cool, you are correct. But because we have bullish breaks, removal of sell side liquidity, this supply did work. It did work. But what it did is it just triggered your kind of like RIMC. I guess you had a so if this supply was in control, then it would have taken out this low and probably broke that low. That's what supply looks like when it's in control. This is what price looks like when supply has an effect but is not in control. And so always look for this kind of stuff happening, right? Always look for this kind of stuff happening. If you've got kind of like bullish market structure sort of happening below you, right? You know, we have this range, we deviate it, we come up, we purge the high, you know, we're all this stuff occurred first. We already covered it. I don't need to go over it again. All that stuff occurred first, and then you're hitting supply, right? The supply is just an area on the chart, right? It has to show evidence of being in control, or it's quite irrelevant. So what I mean to say here is, like, you didn't really get good structure for a long in this area, but you're going to see this happen many a times in your trading career where supply works, drags you down to form a low in your RIMC activity to come back to your weak high. And it's really good information because it means you can believe this break better. Supply has done its job, but demand is in control. And now you don't have to worry about this supply anymore. Now you know you're going straight through it. So order blocks that don't work are nonetheless information. They are still useful information. Was there another one on here? Okay, your other one that you have marked as supply, I would I mean, listen, it works sometimes, right? Like, it works sometimes when you see it form this way. But this does not meet the actual rules for supply. Because you're using internal market structure here. So in order for this to have been supply, this high would have needed to take this high. And then that would have needed to broke the low that created it, right? And that would be this low here that created it. Now you have supply. Now you have valid supply. So now these little internal, internal low, internal lower high, internal lower low, sometimes these areas do indeed work, but I don't give them anywhere near as much credence. This is not looking good. This is ambiguous over here. This is sad. This is sad face. I'm surprised that music's not coming through the mic. This mic must be better than I thought it was. And hopefully I was gentle on you. See, if I was a better scalper, I wouldn't be losing money here. But I'm not. So let's just call it what it is. Yeah, because in hindsight, this is just me being cocky, right? It's just me being cocky. In hindsight, I could have easily just. I wasn't overly confident in this area, and I could have, should have, would have put my stop loss to break even. I mean, there was even opportunity for a little bit of profit there, but you know, I'm not perfect, y'all. Hoping for some RIMC here, but Bitcoin doesn't look like it's going to let that happen. Brother. Why can't you look better like that? Oh, you're so annoying, Trading View. And see, I'm again like cocky, right? Now, so remember I was saying if I waited for the break, what that would do to my risk reward, right? And so I didn't wait for the break, and I entered here because I got cocky about my ability to identify this demand and anticipate where the reaction would be. And now I'm married to a trade with a much larger stop loss, right? uh oh. Oh, to the wells. We look at SanDisk, see if I can get pissed off again. And then the trade setup I had for this week that worked wouldn't let me trade it. Pretty cool. Dude, can we play some music? What is your deal? Piss me off. All right, and per usual, I'm going to be running out of time here pretty soon, so. NQ, did you hit something, bro? Oh, really? But you're going to break structure here, Holmes. You have a limited amount of demand left to work with. I'm still falling, huh? Yeah, no floor in sight. Thank you. Jesus, what does that look like on the higher time frames now? No, that doesn't. I was like, oh, maybe a mitigation of demand for a trade here. But I think it pulls up and then comes right down underneath that and underneath that. Yeah, I think the trade's down here. Or it's under here. Yeah, you know that's funny. That's good morning, bearded Mike, Josh Barr. That's funny, you know, because I do that often, and then I still fucking fall for it. You are not wrong though. But see, here's kind of what challenged that perspective is I wasn't expecting to be that far up there. You know what I mean? I was like, oh, you know, come up here and kind of fail basically and rotate back down to here, right? But then I saw the so we hit the high, right? We hit the high, and it was a poor high, which was fine because I'm like, we could still come back down here and then nail that poor high, right? But then when I watched this come back out of this demand, I was like, okay, well, we have ranged, initiated, mitigated. We're looking to continue. We have a piss poor high here, and so it looked more like demand and control to me, and so I did that, and then you know probably shouldn't have, right? Yeah, you know, ICT. Yeah, I'll be perfectly frank. I'm not familiar with ICT at all. That's the most I can tell you. I'm just not familiar with it at all. Seeing that my FOMO says maybe we pull it out like that, but no, I'm gonna pass. This is just gonna be a idea. I'm not trading that. You, oil, wake up, buddy. Somebody pour this guy some coffee. I was looking at something on E&A yesterday too. Or maybe I wasn't. Maybe I'm just making that shit up. Doge. What a shame. Man, I'm running out of time here. Running out of time, guys. Running out of time. Let's go peruse the markets. Right, go away. Oh, God. Hype looks shortable. I'm gonna do it now. Bitcoin, why do you keep yelling at me? Oh, because I put an alert right there. My general problem with this is like, I don't know. To me, we're still in open range. I would imagine that that is not technically 15-minute. But I mean, like, we can all be objective about this and say we picked up the bulk of the limit longs here and the bulk of the limit shorts here. And so I think it's a fair assessment to say that this is your more of your orb situation for the day, and this is just trading right in the middle of it. Guys, I'm running out of things to talk about here, so maybe we can find something else. I don't want a long. I still believe that could be true. I don't trade Forex, but that's ridiculous. Is that an internal distribution? Kind of an odd one. Boy, what a sell-off. Let's just let. Okay, lit. It's interesting. Like distribution, accumulation, reaccumulation, distribution. No reaccumulation yet. Not a believable one. No, I don't believe that. Hmm. Ugly charts. Get all that shit off there. Bear markets are super fun to trade, huh, guys? It is definitely starting to curve into a low here. I saw it do that yesterday, but it's actually not as good of a curve as I was thinking. Maybe I'm just making shit up. Show me a little bit more effort here, oil. Yeah, I'm beginning to think with oil, like it's one thing to me to like nip halfway into this. And set a new high, right? And then like start breaking structure. But by the time we get this close to this low, I'm going to assume it's going to take that low. It's like, that's dead. That's dead. And, you know, that would be more for my crypto experience. I don't know how anybody listens to me talk for this long, man. Is this a proper read on BTC? The job was to take the liquidity from the overnight high. Job isn't done. VWAP is held for the 5 minutes. Structure is bullish. Currently hovering at POC. My read is up. I don't think that that's a bad way to look at it. I don't think that's a bad way to look at it. And then, but I don't know how you're doing POCs here. I'd probably do my POC something like that. I'd do it there, or I would do it here. Yeah, I don't disagree with you that the high is weak. And yeah, I mean, my bias is still definitely up, y'all. My bias is still definitely up. It's just an awkward place to trade because this is the primary range that we're working with right now. And we are smack dab in the middle of it. Maybe this is where you're POCing from. Yeah. But see, for if I and see this, I don't know how you're measuring you're pulling your volume, but I would say that this is not. It's currently the POC of the. If you pulled this fixed range volume profile, it's currently the POC, but it has not always been the POC. But I'm the weird guy that uses developing POCs. All right. Well, I'm going to scale a little bit more into oil, and I'm going to call the stream done. I'm out. Yeah, I'm out. This is this is still primarily what I'm going to be tracking for. I don't know. My main focus is going to be on oil today. That's where my main focus is going to be. Bitcoin's got to present something really cool, or I just don't see an upcoming trade for it on me. Upcoming trade on it for me, not for me on it. Guys, I love you. I'm rooting for you. There's nothing you can do about it. And I am going to go take a shit and hit the road. That's what I'm going to do. So, toodles. Stay safe out there. Pulled from about June 2nd. Okay, we can do that real quick. June. Let's get up a higher time frame. June, July. June. Oh, you're taking like this whole range. You're taking the whole range. Yeah, it is currently the POC. I appreciate you telling me where you pulled it from, so I could look at it together with you. I'm still, I'm just not a, I'm not a fixed range volume profile kind of guy. That's all. All right, yo, I'm out. Take care.